Soludo is not joking, no. In Anambra State, Soludo is not joking, and thank God for him. Yes, if not, a lot of people would have turned themselves to native doctors today, both the ones that have the calling and the ones that does not have the calling. Because I know some of our actors don't already they claim themselves, they claim to be beginning to address themselves as EZENWOKE and EZENWANY. You know, a lot of people are into EZENWANY and EZENWOKE thing. We have native doctors, but we don't have ritualists in Igbo land. That's my problem with people. We have omenala. There's something we call our own custom, our own tradition, our own way of life, which our forefathers practiced. And during the period our forefathers were doing all of this, they avoid anything that will stain them. They don't chook their hands inside evil things. They are very neat. You know, when you have the real calling of EZENWANY, you abstain yourself from so many atrocities. Some people have this calling, but because they could not carry it. Somebody like me, I keep telling you guys, I know my problem with my own calling. Calling comes with purity. You have to be very purity. You have to be very clean. But because of the way they are doing it these days, everybody wants to become an EZENWANY. Everybody wants to become an EZENWOKE because they want to make money. You get? And now Anambra State government is disappointing a lot of them. Few days ago, akwaokuko was arrested based on some information that he got. I've been trying not to talk about it because me, if I open my mouth, wow, I will say what will cause problem. But I will just be very mild about this video now. You get? Few days ago, he was arrested. And this arrest was done after Onyeze Jesus was released. And remember, Onyeze Jesus kept on hammering that some native doctors have a hand in his arrests. Even some pastors. You get? Then after some time, akwaokuko was arrested. Now, some things has been found out according to what I saw on Remedy blogs. You get? According to them, they said about how many charges was against akwaokuko. See the write-up here. Let me read it as I saw it on Remedy blogs. He said, billionaire Anambra native doctor akwaokuko hit with 5 charges by the Anambra State government. The charges include, number 1, alleged involvement in money ritual practices. Number 2, suspected business ties to hard ndobogu dealers. Number 3, allegedly preparing otomobo for ndị na-anwụchi ndị mmadụ and armed robbers within the states and other states. A na-achụ ihe ọjọọ, a na-ebubata ihe ọjọọ. Number 4, accusation of aiding internet fraudsters, ndị yahoo. Number 5, allegedly performing rituals, charms for clients. Anambra State government is making moves to destroy his hotel, house, and confiscate his cars. Shebina the car when I beg and that time he give me one, he refused. What a great fall if it later became reality. What a great fall if it later became a reality. It's going to be a very dangerous fall because the kind of things that man acquired and the things he flaunts, if government confiscates all these things, it's going to be a very big loss for him. Do you know the only aspect I love this whole thing that is happening right now is because of those ones that want to claim to become EZENWOKE and EZENWANY, simply because of the lifestyle that they are seeing akwaokuko is living. So they want to start living the same life. when you know you do not have the calling, when you answer a call that nobody called you, just come and mess yourself up. This call is different. Some of you don't understand. I am not even against our custom and tradition. Our custom and tradition is different from jazz. Our custom and tradition is different from all these things that they are doing, all these ritual killings and all. This is not our custom. It's not the Igbo custom. But because they say go back to your roots, a lot of you don't even understand when they say go back to your roots. Going back to your root is not going back to go and be doing jazz and be doing all these things that you guys are doing. Going back to their root is knowing your root, knowing your ancestors. Follow the ancestors' path. Then our ancestors during their time, they don't indulge themselves in some of these things that you guys are doing. Our ancestors for no guala. That is why they try everything humanly possible to keep their hands clean. Our ancestors forbid any man sleeping with another person's wife. Our ancestors forbid so many things. You understand me? And in the olden days, if a woman do anyhow, maybe you come out from your husband's house, go meet another person, ordinary that you step outside, nobody will judge, nobody will see you. But no go get some of them, those people, they will start to misbehave. When they start to misbehave, sometimes they even confess. By so doing, the gods of the land are that this person has gone astray. They will appease the gods and you will be free. But these days, a lot of atrocities in the name of going back to the roots. You guys are abusing going back to the roots. This is not the root. They said go back to your roots. Our root does not entail doing all these things that you guys are doing. You all are adding a lot of things to it. Even akwaokuko, his father was not doing the same way he's doing. His own practice is different from his own father's practice. But being a young man, he knows some of the things akwaokuko knows that he's practicing, that he's doing. His father cannot do it, or his great-grandfathers will not do them, because they know the implication. Now, so many stories I've heard. Even there was even a video I saw. The other lady was saying that they even carry on small children. They pound them. They do all that kind of a thing. Even the other one I saw, they said they remove a pregnant woman baby and they pound so many things to do kids and all the rest of them. All these things are not our culture. It's not our custom. They are not. If we want to go back to our roots, let us go back to our roots and respect our culture, not disrespecting it by doing so many abomination, committing here and there. I must have to applaud Governor Soludo. He is doing a total cleansing, so that at the end of the day, we have our local native doctors. Native doctors, they are these people that deal with before the white man came. We have our doctors. They are the native doctors. They are not the juju doctors. They are native doctors that will add 1 or 2 mborogo and give to you. You will drink and you become healed. Those are the native doctors we're talking about, not juju doctors. All these ones they are doing, they are adding it to themselves. It's not part of our culture and tradition. You understand? So I love the fact that this thing is happening like this, because when I see people saying, I have a call, I will still answer my call, it's just for them to come and be doing yahoo and be mixing 1 or 2 together, to come and be robbing people and be duping people. They just want to live a flamboyant life and they don't want to just live a very soft life. That's why you see a full-fledged person that have seen his career or her career want to jump. Because you feel that in your career you're not making too much money. You have seen how akwaokuko and his likes are flaunting money. You want to jump. Suddenly you don't have a call. Thank God that Soludo did this thing. If not, we would have had enough more DBS than even the people that will even need the help of the DBS. Know the difference. Doing jazz is different from being a native doctor. Native doctor is person that have the talent to give you drugs, medicine, and you become healed. He's not a jazz doctor, not be a yahoo doctor that will come and be preparing anything that will buy somebody. Native doctors in the olden days keep their hands clean, and in the morning before they do anything, go for. You understand? They try as much as they can to keep their hands clean. But these days, it's no longer like that. May God help everybody.